Nike sponsored Athlete Life. This is actually a new apartment. The water hasn't been connected yet. That's how new it is. But yeah. So it's shoes. This is why they give me so many shoes, because they're a bit concerned because I eat so much fruit that I have to run 2 marathons to up to 4 marathons a day to burn off the fruit sugars. Okay. So I'll just give you a tour. I won't show what's in the fridge because I do have liver. I get liver transplant every month because of all the fructose I eat. And the Adelaide Zoo, we do a collab where they give me a chimpanzee liver transplant every month, because the chimp's been having some problems with the fruit as well. So they give me the liver on its way out, and then I put that in I got little stitches, I got a little slot, and I just drip the liver into my liver spot. It just plugs in. It's like a USB-C liver port. It's pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy tech. I never thought that you could hook up your liver with a USB switch. Anyway, so this is all free stuff I get from Nike, because they're like, dude, you're running 2 or 3, 4 marathons a day, burn off the sugar, so let's give you some shoes. Let's hook you up. So this is when it's wet. I use Gore-Tex. And how do I tell when my shoes are ready to replace is basically, this is a brand new pair of shoes. These will last me out a day or two, and because I just run till I can see my big toe, all right? People are like, when you know you've done enough exercise, burn off the sugars, it's like when you can see your big toe through the sole, that's when your shoes are done and you can have your next meal. Okay, simple as that. So Nike's really good. They give you swag, give you bags, some more shoes, Pegasus. You know, they I get a couple of runs out of these before the big toes starting to show. Got Metcons as well, breaking some dumbbells in the gym. So that's just a big bag. It's like a 7-foot bag full of kicks. Wu-Tang Clan dunks, if you're in the know. A lot of different shoes and different sizes, because I get there's so much inflammation from the sugars. So sometimes I'm a size 11, sometimes I'm a size 11.5, up to like see a lot of my sizes here, 13s I'm running, and sometimes when I'm off the test, I shrink back down to 7 youth. So and this is the coconut milk Vapor Max. This is actually designed. It's made of coconut milk fibers in there, coconut milk powder, and if you actually get dehydrated or you need some electrolytes, you can actually put some water in here or sweat and just squidge it, and then you do a shoey. You just do a shoey like that, and you're good to go. So just like that. Vapor Max coconut milk drink. Got Jordans here, got Gore-Tex, and this YouTube shout outs. But basically, some shoes here. Got a few shoes on the mend. Oh, the shoelaces are pretty spooky, aren't they? So I share this place with a few other people. Oats, and you got to run a marathon in dunks if you're going to eat oats, because it's just you become obese. So it's best to eat like Homer Simpson. We've got Metcons in here. We've got this batch here. It's all. Oh, these look used. They're used, aren't they? I'll chuck those in the bin. But that's the deal. Yeah. So yeah, sponsorship. Nike's pretty. Got what have we got in here? Got Vaporfly 3s or something. Got down Alpha Flies and stuff like that. Burger Ring packets. All sorts of stuff in this joint. Invincibles. Invincible 3s, 14s. That's when they've got a lot of inflammation. If you're a size 14, it means you've got a lot of inflammation in your liver. Okay. So human shoe size should be about size 7 if you're healthy. Your feet actually shrink when you get healthy, apparently. That's what some quack told me on YouTube, Dr. Eric Berg. Doctor, not a doctor. So yeah, just this is how it goes, man. If you're going to eat sugar, you got to run 2 or 3 marathons a day, and you got to have the sponsorship, man. All right. So that's the first thing you need to eat: a healthy diet. It's going to be high carbohydrate, but then you got to do a shit ton of exercise. So you need a sponsor by Nike. You can't eat a healthy diet if you don't have a shoe sponsorship, because you got to do so much training. You run 2 to 4 marathons a day. Sometimes I'm doing 6 marathons a day if I eat too much rice, because you got to burn it off, right? You got to run all day and night, man. I sleep when I'm peeing. You know what I mean? Like if I need to have a pee break on the run, I'll have a quick power nap for like 40 seconds and then go again. Just interval after interval. Some people do 1K intervals. I'm doing like 4-hour intervals, man, and then like with 1 minute recovery, and then another 4 hours on, 1 minute off. Yeah, that's what you do. 4 hours on, 1 minute off. All right, threshold heart rate the whole way. You training, or you're hardly training, or you're training hard, bro. Yeah. There's only 2 ways, man. You train hard or you're hardly training. There's no 2 ways around it. You need a shoe sponsorship, okay? If you don't have a shoe sponsorship, ain't training hard enough. I ain't not taking enough Edgar, okay? This is how it rolls here. This is how we do it, man. Trek. Cheers, Lance, for the bike, man. It's like Lance Armstrong's signature edition. If you know, you know. Cheers, bro. So that's the reality, man. Just to eat healthy is very expensive. Like a bag of oats, man. That's about $700 or something, man. You know, Australian organic oats, man. Look at this is expensive stuff, man. You know, expensive, and look at the vascularity from not eating Big Macs. I mean, no, hang on. What? I thought you said carbs make you fat and you got to do a lot of exercise. What's to believe these days? Believe you need a Nike sponsorship, or you can't be, you got to get the sponsorship first, and then you can eat carbohydrate, all right? You can't eat rice unless you've got a Nike sponsorship. And you can't get a Nike sponsorship unless you're running 2 or 4 marathons a day. And then you can't do that unless you're eating the rice. So you got to eat the rice, then you got to burn it off, and then get the sponsorship, and then it's, you know what I mean? That's what you got to do. Because remember, gang, carbs, man. Carbs cause obesity, okay? And nobody wears Nikes anymore. Resale's dead.